It was Ben Franklin that said there are two things that are inevitable in the United States. There is taxes and death. Well, death, we can't do anything about that, but we can do something about taxes. It all comes down to your knowledge, your understanding of which buckets are available for you to grow your money without paying any taxes. And I can assure you something. The banks and the wealthy have figured out how to utilize the tax never bucket efficiently. All right. So I'm going to cover all three: tax now, tax letter, and tax never, or taxable, tax deferred, and tax free. Let's cover all that in this short video, just so you understand where you can prioritize your cash accumulation. So there are three main types of buckets. Okay, there is tax now or taxable, which means you pay taxes on your funds as you make them. You'd famously pay taxes every year in a bucket like this. Okay, so taxable include accounts like your checking and savings account, all right, your CDs or money market, brokerage accounts like your stocks, bonds, ETFs, cryptocurrency. Now, cryptocurrency is still at the time of recording this in November of 2025. It's unregulated, which means the tax on that particular asset class is still not determined, so to speak. So these are accounts where you get to pay taxes on an annual basis, like the description said. So if you make any interest in your savings, in your checking, in your CDs or money market or brokerage account, you're required to pay taxes at the end of that same year. All right? Because it's considered, of course, income. Now there is tax deferred or tax letter, as I call it. These are taxes that are postponed until you withdraw the funds. So, until you withdraw the funds can be anytime you decide to withdraw the funds, of course. As you already know, 401k is a tax deferred bucket. 403b, a 457, and a TSP. These are all tax deferred buckets. We have IRAs. All types of IRAs are tax deferred except a Roth, of course. And then we have pension plans. We have deferred annuities. These are tax deferred. So think about it. You're not paying taxes right now, but you're going to pay taxes when you distribute the funds, mostly when you retire. So at 65 or 59 and a half or whatever age you decide to start distributing the funds, that's when the IRS comes for their cut. So you have no idea what tax bracket you're going to be in, but you're deferring your taxes to later. Now, in a perfect score, in a perfect scenario, we're looking for taxes are currently very high right now. That is in a perfect scenario. So taxes are high right now, so you don't want to pay taxes now when they are high. You want to postpone those taxes to later when they are lower, so you pay less taxes. But the truth of the matter is, over the years, we have seen taxes go up and up and up, which means most likely taxes are cheaper right now or lower right now. And based on a lot of economics that I can't go into details, taxes are most likely, it's not certain, but most likely going to be higher in the future. All right. So you're basically deferring your money to a time in the future when taxes are most likely going to be higher and not cheaper. That's why most people end up broke, because they underestimate how much of that chunk of money is going to go towards taxes. Think about someone who has saved about $500,000 in their 401k or in their 403b or IRA or or whatever account it is, and defer that money, $500,000 at retirement, and you're required to pay, say, 30% of that to let's say you fall in the 30% tax bracket. It means the IRS own 30% of 500,000. It means the 500,000 is not your complete retirement fund. It's just a portion of it. All right. So it's good to note. And then there is tax never or tax free. It means the money you grow in this account, you contribute, you already pay taxes on the money. So you already pay tax on the money. So you enjoy tax-free growth and tax-free income, which means you can distribute that money 100% tax-free when you need it. So accounts like your Roth IRA, you already pay taxes already. So you put money in a Roth IRA, it grows 100% tax deferred, and you can distribute the money tax-free. A Roth 401k, a Roth 403b. These are all tax-free buckets, okay? Then we have index universal life insurance, which is technically called, well, depends on how you design it, could be called a LIRP, which is the life insurance retirement plan. Life insurance retirement plan is called a LIRP. Then we have an HSA, right, which is mostly for medical. And then we have a 529, which is mostly a college plan. And then we have municipal bonds. These are not non-taxable accounts. So the money that grows in these buckets are not taxed. If you have an HSA account, you know that the money you put in there is not taxed. It's pre-tax money, and you can use those funds for medical expenses only, and it's 100% tax-free. If you want to use it for anything else, like extra income for yourself, you have to pay taxes on it. So it's important to note where your money can grow tax deferred, where your money can grow tax free, and understand what tax free actually means, what tax deferred means, and what taxable means. All right. So you don't confuse where you're putting your money. Because I've talked to a lot of people, in my practice. People come to my office and ask me questions all the time, and to most people it's shocking or surprising to them that the money they have in their 401k is tax deferred, that they're going to have to pay taxes on that money, and they have no clue. All right. And you have other portfolios like your Roth IRAs, your Roth 403bs that can grow 100% tax free, and you can distribute that money tax free. A life insurance is just one other tool that grows your money 100% tax deferred, and you can distribute the money tax free. So the summary of it is, once you know the basics of where you should be prioritizing your growth, it gives you a more superior or a more robust financial strategy, and of course you can utilize that to your own advantage. I want to appreciate you. If you found value in this video, like it, subscribe, comment, and share with someone you know that can benefit from this information. Thank you. See you on the next one.